What up, people over there? Back up in this bitch. And yes, it's that time of the week, that day of the week, time for the weekly habit. Welcome to the habitat. So let's get into it. So I got some books to review. Got some fire pops on display. Check it. And a couple of toys and my thoughts on this black suit Superman. Like I said, let's get into it. So first up, we have Masters of the Universe Revelations. This is the sequel to the Netflix show from Kevin Smith and Rob David. We have the art by Mindy Lee. It's a prequel, so it reads, it was okay. You know, King Rondo, he's attacked by this mysterious monster, puts him like in a coma. He-Man is sent into the past to figure out the origins of this monster, and then he comes across King's Grayskull, and it deals with that monster and Grayskull's sons, and then he just somehow slices a piece of the monster and takes it back to his time, and then it regenerates into the full monster, and now they're trying to figure out, you know, we have the sorceress trying to communicate with it so they can figure out what it did to King Randor or whatever, because they're not thinking it's poison, they think it's something mental. So it was okay. It showed the origin of the power sword. I'm really hoping this actually got me hyped for the cartoon as I was reading it. I really was like, okay, cool, I hope this is good. But like I said, the read was okay, the story was all right. So let's see where it goes with the cartoon. And I guess this is going to be more than one issue. So we'll see how it goes. I give it like a B minus. All right, so guess who's back in the house? We got Thor, issue 15. On hiatus for a few months after the whole, what is his name? Donald Blake story arc where Thor's counter or alter ego, when he's on Earth, actually goes to this realm when he's Thor, and he became conscious and he broke free and he became, you know, he was a foe. They defeated him, and now we're going on with this other story arc. Well, throughout that story arc, you had Thor really having issues with being the king of Asgard and like living up to the expectations. And it seems like his hammer, Mjolnir, is not really filling him. And it's becoming like tougher and tougher for him to pick up the hammer. Well, at the same time, you got people like Loki just picking it up out of nowhere. Well, in this issue, you have Thor going to Midgard, Earth, and basically talking with Captain America about it and coming to a realization that by being king, he's no longer like the spear of Asgard. He's not the warrior of Asgard. Now he's the king. And like I said, Mjolnir's not feeling him. And so basically he leaves the hammer with Captain America and takes off at the end of the book with the hammer saying, you know, whoever picks up the hammer possesses the power of Thor. So we'll see where this goes. I give it an A, you know. Donny Cates, still at it. All right, next up we have Marvel's Spider-Man Spider Shadow issue 4. All right, so this is basically a 5-part what if. Basically, if Parker accepted the symbiote and became, I guess, Venom or whatever version of that, you know, evil Parker. So you got him turning, I guess, evil, going after the bad guys. He kills Kingpin. The Sinister Six figure out that this guy's going nuts. They come together. They try to get at him. He dispatches with them pretty easily. Then Craven comes through and figures out the fire, weakens the suit. Then we have the suit leaving Peter Parker, and now it's like taking over, what is it, the Fantastic Four Tower and Reed Richards. So now that Reed Richards has the symbiote, it's like all over the, you know, it's like all over the tower, and it's taking over people, but not like venomizing them, kind of like a venom trance. And it's okay, it's all right. So issue 5 will be the finale. you know, I expected it to be a little bit more darker, but when, you know, I was conversating with the guys over at Flying Colors, and you know what, I really don't want darkness. I'm looking for more gore. And when they pointed that out to me and I read this one, it did make more sense. So far, the highlight of the book was Eddie Brock basically killing Doc Ock and taking his arms for a sec, because he didn't have the suit and he still hated Parker. But that was cool, you know, seeing Eddie Brock with the arms and whatnot. I'm already 4 issues deep, so I might as well pick up issue 5 and see how it ends. All right, on to our third title to review is Batman 109 and 110. I caught up. So we have basically Arkham, you know, Batman after the Joker war, he lost all his money. Arkham's going, Gotham's all haywire. Arkham was destroyed with a gas attack. They called it A-Day. And the city is all scared of the Scarecrow. You know, they're in fear of another gas attack. You got the one of the guards from Arkham who was crippled, now like souped up in like kind of super soldier action, going after Batman and the Unsanity Clique. So you got the Saint Corporation playing Gotham the politicians, creating like this false Scarecrow scare so they can initiate this peacekeeper initiative joint, and at the same time like blaming it on the Unsanity Clique. You got Batman battling this the Peacekeeper 1, who was one of the cops. Like I said, it was all souped up and whatnot. It's all right. The story's okay, but really stands out is Jorge Jimenez art. Man, this guy is amazing. I'm not sure if this is done on a computer or inked or what, but it is amazing. All right, so last week I spoke about a segment called Reading TP, and I've decided that I'm gonna change the name to Shop Picks. You know, the whole idea behind the segment was picking up a TP, a trade paperback suggested by an employee or the owner, read it and review it. I thought reading TP was funny. It really wasn't. You know, I mean, how clever is a shit joke? But anyway, let's move on. Like I was saying, the new segment is going to be called Shop Picks. I was supposed to review this week, but I was really busy. I read these books. I only got 1 issue deep on this, but I will have this fully read by next week, this store run. All right, on to the figures. So this week I was on the hunt, and man, I was looking for that black suit Superman. I was all excited when I finally came across it. Boom, I found it, right? So if you've seen my video, I was all excited. I picked it up. I didn't really check it out. Come home, check it out. Well, obviously somebody already bought it, opened it, and I mean, they took the flight stand out. This is complete. It's still got everything in it. It's in great shape. I think they did what I did. When I noticed that it was opened, I was like, man, I really can't resell it. So I opened it myself, put it in the flight stand, and tried to display it. The flight stand sucks. It's too heavy. It barely was off the ground. And really, this thing is just super plain. Out of the box, to be honest with you, this figure blows. So, you know, I might take it to La Pulga, see if somebody wants it for about 22 bucks. If not, I don't know. I got the receipt. I'll take it back. All right, so on to a pickup for my personal stash. I pre-ordered this months ago, and it came through. Shriek from Batman Beyond with the Build-A-Figure pieces. So this one's ill. It has the helmet. Now there's going to be another release. Of course, McFarlane's going to do another whole figure without the helmet. Couldn't just give us the head sculpt, which I'll be picking up soon because I just got to have both of them for the display. And man, this bad boy's sick. Maybe I should have took it out and featured it a little bit better. But there you have it. That's the weekly habit, my guys. Thanks for watching. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that showed up last weekend and purchased something from good old C-Dad. I'm glad that you were able to leave with a smile and something dope at a great price. That's what I'm doing it for. And honestly, you take time out to come see, stop at my booth and spend your hard-earned money. It's really appreciated. Anyway, that's the end of the show. Yo, go check out Man Cave Professionals. Use code Promo code Cobra10 to save 10%, and I'm out. Bye.